Students, this is Mrs. Pavitra Ashok, your English teacher. I welcome you all to this offline English class. Students, in this session we are going to discuss the figure of speech and the rhyme scheme of the poem Palanquin Bearers. The figure of speech of the poem Palanquin Bearers is simile. The poem is full of similes. Let's see what simile is. Simile is a figure of speech that compares two different things. It uses the words like or as to draw a comparison. First stanza. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. She sways like a flower in the wind of our song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Students, you can see here, in second, third and fourth line, there is a comparison with the help of like. We'll see it one by one. She sways like a flower in the wind of our song. Here, the comparison is between the moving flower and the moving bride. A flower on the plant keeps moving to and fro with the moving wind. Similarly, the bride sways like a flower as the palanquin bearers move step by step. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. Here, the comparison is between the bride and the bird. The palanquin bearers do not find it difficult to carry the bride because she is so light that she glides smoothly like a bird on the bubbles of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Here, the movement of the palanquin is compared to a laugh of the bride, which changes as per her dream. Second stanza. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Softly, oh softly, we bear her along. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. Students, you can see the comparison is in second and fourth line. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Students, you all know that pearl is very precious. The palanquin bearers consider the bride as the precious pearl. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. The bride is seated in the palanquin like a bright star. So, she is the center of attraction. Here, the song of the palanquin bearers reflect her happiness like a dewdrop reflects a star's light. Third stanza. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Lightly, oh lightly, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Students, you can see the comparison in first, second and fourth line. Did you notice here? Fourth line is repeated. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. Here, the bride moves like a beam of light that springs when it gets reflected by waves. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Here, the bride's movement is compared with the slow falling of tear from the eyes of a bride. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. This line has repeated. We have already got this line in second stanza, second line. By repeating the line, the poetess wants to say that how precious the bride is like a pearl on a string. Students, I hope you all have understood the figure of speech of the poem Palanquin Bearers. Let's move on to the rhyming verse and the rhyme scheme. Students, please look at first stanza. In the first two lines, we got rhyming verse, along song. And in the next two lines, stream, dream. Now look at second stanza. First two lines, sing, string. Next two lines, along, song. Now third stanza. First two lines, tide, bride. Next two lines, sing, string. Students, let's see the meaning of the rhyme scheme. This refers to the way the words in the poem rhyme with each other. Letters like A, B, C, D and so on are used to show the rhyming pattern. Lines which rhyme with each other are denoted by the same letter. Students, let's find out the rhyme scheme of the poem Palanquin Bearers. The patterns are encoded by letters of the alphabet like A, B, C, D and so on. In first and second line, along and song, which rhyme with each other. So, we should denote it by the same letter. The first letter is A. So, the rhyming pattern is A, A. In third and fourth line, stream and dream, which rhyme with each other. The rhyming pattern is B, B. In fifth and sixth line, sing, string. The rhyming pattern is C, C. In seventh and eighth line, along, song. Students, did you notice here? These are the repeated rhyming words from the first stanza. So, we should give the same rhyming pattern, that is A, A. In ninth and tenth line, tide, bride. The rhyming pattern is D, D. In the last two lines, sing, string. Again, these are the repeated rhyming words from the second stanza. So, we should give the same rhyming pattern, that is C, C. So, students, here the rhyme scheme is A, B, B, C, C, A, D, D, C, C. Students, let's try this one. Oh, haste, thee haste, the lady cries, though tempests round us gather. I'll meet the raging of the skies, but not an angry father. Students, can you do it by yourselves? Which words rhyme with each other? Yes, cries, skies, gather, father. So first one is cries, skies. So what is the rhyming pattern? Yes, cries A, skies A. Then what about gather and father? Gather B and father B. So what is the rhyme scheme here? The rhyme scheme is A, B, A, B. Students, I hope you all have understood the figure of speech simile and the rhyme scheme. Your home assignment is you have to find out the rhyme scheme in this stanza. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I cannot travel both. And be one traveller long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. I am going to end up this session. See you in the next session with the new lesson. Bye for now. Thank you.